Усім привіт! Мене звати Настя, ви на моєму каналі Тємнесті, та ми з вами продовжуємо грати у Dragon Age 2. Так, уже ось Вейлгард ось-ось, а у мене ще не пройдено 3 частини, тож і я не буду змінювати собі, і підемо так, як треба. Тобто усі частини спочатку пройдемо, а потім вже будемо... Так. Потім будемо все інше проходити. А, я не подивилася, що у мене по квестам. Тебе і тебе. Віра. Давайте on the loose. Що то у нас відбувається? Що це за квест? Ага, з командувачкою Мередіт треба побалакати. Давайте спочатку з усіма побалакаємо нашими. Так, Меріл, з тобою треба поговорити.
Come on, Daisy. You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
I'm not a plant, Varric. I'm fine.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Думаєш, я зможу переконати її у чомусь?
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
Ну так, він душніло, я згодна. Я просто хотіла дізнатися, як твої справи із цим дзеркалом?
Nothing's the matter. I thought I'd see how you were doing.
And I'm being a poor host, as usual. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the keeper.
Якщо що, Тамлін – це той ельф, який почав від неї втікати, він злякався неї і помер, тому що наткнувся на монстра. Але я гадаю, що твої родичі, сородичі, вони також за тобою сумують.
I'm sure the keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Так, пішли. Прогуляємося. О, треба їх усіх трошки підняти їм рівень. Магія. Так, у тебе ентропія та ось це я прокачую. Так. Давай, захист. Б'янка, давайте б'янку ще трохи прокачаємо. Так, що хочеш ще сказати нам? Ага, чогось ти сумна якась.
Oh, Hawk. Come in. I was just... Am I crazy?
Чого це?
No, of course not.
I thought their rule in a home would fix everything. The mirror would work and everything would be right again. But I keep dreaming of Paul's face. Everyone that I care for thinks I'm a monster.
Я гадаю, що не усі так думають. Я так не думаю.
It's hard to imagine someone more lovable than you.
That's so untrue. I can think of someone. You've been so good to me. I'll find a way to make this up to you, Lethalan. That's a promise.
Дуже шкода, що вона такої низької думки про себе. Ну і взагалі так погано думає. Так, я гадаю, до Варіка треба сходити, побалакати з ним. З усіма треба побалакати. Ти... О, Ізабелла, ти тут? Ну, привіт. Як справи? Ого, оце ти п'єш.
How have you been?
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
Але я не те, що слідкую і перевіряю тебе. Ну, просто цікаво, як ти.
I'm just here for the rat-flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess with the Canary?
Так, я сказала, що я рада, що ти повернулася.
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Canary if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean, look at her. She's a woman-shaped battering ram.
Вона що,
Fact
ревнує?
is, you and I have nothing in common anymore. You're a champion, and I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
Прошу, взагалі-то ми з тобою пара. І я цей артефакт віддала тобі чисто через те, що якось не хотілося, щоб мій любовний інтерес трошки помер.
You're just afraid of being anything else.
I don't know how to be anything else.
That's not true. You care about Kirkwall and her people, as much as you hate to admit it.
Fine, Hawk. You're probably right about that too. Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Нарешті ми зможемо її, мабуть, взяти знову із собою. Хоча я не впевнена. Зараз перевіримо.
If you
Oh,
think that was
привіт.
bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Це у них тут розмови
Hawk, what can I do for you?
філософські. А про що ви балакали?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
Ну, окей, якщо він ок, то і я ок, якщо тобі ок, він ок, то і мені ок, так сказати. Але я просто зайшла побачитись з тобою, побалакати.
I'm not here on business. Just dropping by.
Drinking is business, champion. You know that.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Ну, зрозуміло, так. Тут багато чого відбувається, влади змінюються, як Віконта не стало.
I'm thinking of switching to romances. Nothing? Not even a foreboding frown?
I am content. Write what you will.
Well, that certainly takes the fun out of it. Contentment in the barracks? Who'll pay to hear that shit?
Then I should have
Yeah.
thought of it years ago.
This ale isn't as good as it used to be.
Так. О! Мої дівчата знову у зборі. Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Тепер нам треба до адреса зайти. Ну, я так гадаю. Чого ні? До усіх заходимо, а до нього ні. Хай так. О! Ага. Куди вона біжить? Ого. Оце у них тут засідка була. Так, 100%. Давайте більше у силу. Тут усе, тут також. Ну, давайте. Зброя у двох руках, як нунчаками.
So, Donick was in the rose.
He was not.
Easy, big girl. He wasn't shopping for himself. You're lucky to have a man who wants to please you. But maybe you could indulge him more. Are there areas of intimacy you haven't explored?
Why? Why do you give me these doubts?
Aveline, if you shove your thumb up his arse, I win.
Дайте без язиків у дупі. Привіт!
You
Як
think I don't
справи?
know the city guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
Ой, ну я розумію, що зараз у вас напряжено з усіма, бо рицарка командуюча, вона захопила владу і тепер полює на усіх магів. Так, і це тяжко.
I can't even imagine how difficult it is to be a mage here now.
It's easy for most of them. They're long since tranquil. The mage underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
Ну, але є все одно надія, ми можемо щось змінити.
There's still one good mage left in the city.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me.
Ну
How
так.
can people be so blind? The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Чорт, я сподіваюся, що він нічого дурного не зробить.
What are you doing?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around.
О,
But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them. You know, I've been meaning to thank you. You don't need to stick your neck out for the mages here. But you have. One day, we'll make a world where your sister can be free again.
Дуже мило з твого боку. Ну і я гадаю, що не усіх магів потрібно тримати в узді, тож я допоможу чим зможу.
Mages cannot be treated as guilty just by association.
I can't tell you how reassuring that is. Sometimes, you're the only reason I don't think I'm crazy.
Oh.
When you still believed in me after I almost killed that poor girl. I knew you meant it. You wouldn't say it just to make me feel better. You make me think I can really do this. Lead a revolution.
Революцію.
I didn't realize you were planning anything that big.
No small change would address the injustice that mages face. The Chantry itself must be overturned. There will always be mages born in Thedas. But Templars are made by men. And they can be unmade.
Окей, я допоможу тобі з твоєю революцією, доки мирні люди не будуть у це ув'язані і не постраждають.
Together, we'll win this fight.
Your faith inspires me. Sometimes, I fear I cannot do this. Not while I struggle against this vengeance inside me. But I know you won't let me lose myself to him.
Ну, звісно, нащо нам одержимий маг. Так, куди нам ще сходити? До капітана та до церкви. Ну, пішли. Швидко. Я зараз би пошуткувала про Let's Go Lesbians. Ну, але у Авеліну вже є хлопець, тож не вийде.
Where's your children when you need them? Not down here. I got it for you, Hawk.
А продати я нічого не можу.
Canary are gone, but now the city has no ruler. What are we to do?
Ех. Хай так. До церкви нам все одно туди треба йти. Але я хочу спочатку з Себастьяном побалакати.
What's in your mirror?
What do you mean?
In your mirror, what do you see?
A warrior? A wife? All the mistakes I made to get here and make it right. Why? What have you decided to see?
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Cracks mostly. Maybe I'll borrow yours sometime, if that's all right.
It's all right.
Дуже мило.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
He was provoked.
The people want to know which side you favor. It weakens you.
Strength will not win this fight, Sebastian. If the Maker is merciful, he will help them find peace. We can only be waiting when they do.
Завжди вони так кажуть.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Так, тобто це ваша гілка, ось на цьому ви стоїте, що треба вірити у те, що зробила б Андраста, але Андраста тут нема.
Then you
Гаразд.
do favor the Templars, Your Grace.
I favor peace, which is not the goal of either side, I'm afraid.
That is more apparent every day.
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion too, if you will.
Давай, питай, що тобі треба.
I am your humble servant.
You honor me. The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
Тепер ще треба агента якогось шукати. Ну, давайте знайдемо його і сподіваюся, що ми встигнемо до того, як якісь дурниці він зробить.
I don't want to see the Divine's armies march against Kirkwall.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
Давайте, я її зупиню, навіть не буду розбиратися.
We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Ну, так і підемо. О. Давайте вже підемо з Себастьяном туди.
Greetings, champion. May the Maker smile upon you.
Нам треба ще замінити наш склад.
Over.
Так, майже.
Hightown hides its worst elements very well. The things people keep behind locked doors.
Ніхто навіть не помер. Вау. Немає місця, звісно. Кожен раз. Кажу собі, що треба продавати усе. Ага, фіг там. О, звісно. Мені так подобається, move the barriers. Куди? Куди ти хочеш, щоб я їх придвинула? Нащо? Найголовніше. Так, ну давайте... Destroy. Destroy. Ну, трошки... Розчистимо. А от грошики, вони знадобляться. Ніколи зайвими не будуть. Так, а ти чого тут стоїш? Допоміг би. Стоїть собі. Ех. Так, тебе вже відмітили. Ну, пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Дай так. На жаль, Андрес більш підходить. Ну, давайте, нападайте. Я вже майже готова.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be. Need help? Need a hand? All taken care of.
Ось воно що, ти можеш і взламувати щось. Щось.
So, even the divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Ой, хто б казав, шпигуни.
What a waste!
Живий. Усе? Фу. Ну, я так і знала, слабаки. Все. О, привіт! Які
The
люди!
resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
То ти та шпигунка. Вау!
Are you Sister Nightingale? I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
Боже мій, вона така... така кайфова.
The Liliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the archdemon. Ah, I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. She is dear to my heart. I am working for the divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Ліліана. Моє сонечко. Так сумувала за нею. Дякую за допомогу.
I appreciate you stepping in back there. Of course. They mistook you for me, so they must know I am in Kirkwall. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group. This attack proves she is right.
Зрозуміло. Тобто вони слідкували. Але ти також знала, що вони нападуть на тебе, так?
Are you saying you set this whole thing up? I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the Mage's troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
Ну, було не так же й погано. Ми швидко впоралися, тож, гадаю, ти також змогла б це зробити.
Please don't do anything dire. We still have a chance for peace.
And provocations don't help.
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates? How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe. Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
Ну, окей.
These mages are out of control.
Знаєш що, закрий свого ротика, будь ласка, і не кажи нічого поганого більш про магів. Бо я закрою його. Закрию назавжди. О. Цікаво, цікаво. Що тут у нас? Так, це більш тобі підійде. Ну, у тебе нема взагалі нічого. Давай тобі пояс дамо. Давайте fire damage у тобі. А, тобі не потрібен. Ну, нічого з цього не дамо. Ну і усе. А ось тут нічого не можу тобі дати. На жаль. Усе тільки для Хока. Ну, підемо. А, так, що у нас? До церкви повернутися. Ну, пішли. Тож, у нас намалювалася тепер більша проблема із магами, а я ще й сказала, що я допоможу Андерсу з його революцією. Мені здається, це була погана ідея. Подивимося. Боже мій. Так, до церкви.
You look like you wish to scold me.
I just can't fathom why you're still in Kirkwall. For 6 years you've been claiming you'll retake your... You're quite welcome.
Так. Майже вийшли звідси. До церкви розмовляти, намагатися зрозуміти, що тут відбувається.
What does your chantry do? I mean, you keep saying how great it is. Anders and Isabella tell me to stay away from it, but what does it do? Among the Dalish, the keepers teach the children, preserve our history, perform magic. The priestesses here just sing.
The chantry does many charitable works. It cares for widows and orphans.
Who in the Dalish would just be part of the clan, like everyone else? I just don't get it.
Ну, не усі розуміють концепцію церкви. Я згодна з нею, що церква зазвичай вже не така корисна організація. Ну, давайте побалакаємо.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Тобто вона не буде евакуюватися.
Are you saying you will not flee?
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
Ну, ви ще подумайте, можливо, ваше життя коштує більше, ніж життя купки людей. Тож, подумайте.
Sister Nightingale took a great risk to warn you. Don't be rash.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Окей. Як скажеш. Захистиш, так захистиш. Ось нічого не підіймається. Critical Chance трошки піднявся. Обі захисту трохи підняти. Так, achievement. Чудово. Андреса знову. Знову церква. Знову церква. А де він тут? Ось він тут.
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
Я розумію його позицію і чому він не піде нікуди, тому я не буду його зупиняти. Ну і удачі тобі.
The Grand Cleric is lucky to have your loyalty.
She'd be luckier were I willing to hit her over the head and carry her away. This isn't her battle. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Althena will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
Ну, я згодна, так. Не виглядає дуже гарно для неї, для церкви взагалі. Уся ця ситуація.
I made a vow to the Chantry and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not.
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawk. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
Навряд чи. Мені здається, вона трошки не у своєму розумі.
Is the Grand Cleric upset with you?
She thinks I'm fickle, but I mean it. It was wrong for me to break my oath to the Chantry. I've turned against the Maker. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
Що, по-твоєму, добре для Старкхейвен? Ти єдиний спадкоємець.
You should ask what's best for your people, not just for you.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Kirkwall does well enough with no one in the Viscount's seat. Someone will take the reins. The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a Vale lives and isn't there, and I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
Ну, так, мені здається, що церква йому ближче, ніж його панування. Гадаю, там оберуть нового правителя, а ось у церкві зараз складні часи.
You're wise to stay here. No one trusts a man who breaks his oath.
I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
Ну, добре. Ні, так ні.
Hawke should do it. Kirkwall needs a Viscount.
Have you asked her if she even wants that?
I watched my parents in Starkhaven. When times are good, the city rules itself. Years could pass and no one would notice who's prince. But when there's famine, when there's war, people look to their leaders. Who does Kirkwall have beyond Hawke?
This is probably a conversation for the two of you to have.
You want me to be Viscount?
Andraste said the Maker is king in the heavens, but it is the kings of Thedas who must recreate his worldly glory. I keep thinking about that. Who better serves the Maker? A brother of the faith or a prince who can sway a whole city?
Тобто сам він не хоче правити, а мене заставляє. І мені здається, що принц матиме більш ваги, ніж просто якийсь вояка.
A prince can bring the word of Andraste to everyone under his rule.
Althena is risking her life by not deserting her flock. Could I do the same? It's been 15 years since I lived in Starkhaven. The people there are only a memory to me. Kirkwall, the Chantry, that's real. That's where I belong.
Я все ще гадаю, що він робить по душі правильно. Тож я не сперечаюся.
You're a man of faith, Sebastian. You would have hated politics.
You're probably right. Bootlicking nobles and bickering farmers, I'd have sent the whole lot to do penance. I do appreciate you hearing me out. You've been a good friend, Hawke. I will stay, as much for you as for her grace.
О, дуже мило з його боку. Так, у нас залишається... Так, з Авелін та з Андерсом побалакати. Жах. О, давайте змінимо трошки. Підемо таким складом, мої любі дівчата. Звісно, дівчата. Так, Хайтаун, церква, до Віконта. Мабуть, сюди нам. Мабуть. Але я вже не пам'ятаю.
I didn't expect you to stick around for this mess, Merrill. This has nothing to do with your... Back to the barracks. I never tire of it. I'm with you.
Все? Чи треба зайти до її кімнати?
Always where you need. Always where you need. I'm with you.
Ну і що мені робити?
I'm with you.
Давайте вийдемо. Ще раз зайдемо.
Guardsman, duties for the week will be...
Low town canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by twos. Clear by second watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donnick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
А що між вами відбувається? Чого ти так про нього кажеш?
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Окей.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawke.
Що відбувається? Ну, пішли ще до Андерса, сходимо. Разок. І на сьогодні це буде усе. Сьогодні такий день квестів компаньйонів. Побалакали з одним, з другим, з третім, туди-сюди. Потім ще походимо, подивимося, що там відбувається взагалі. Як бачите, у нас квест-маркерів достатньо, насправді. Та йдіть до дупи, мені не цікаво з вами розмовляти. Давайте.
Do you think we'll win?
When what?
In the end. It feels like something is ending, doesn't it? Do you think we'll win?
Nothing is ending, Meryl. Things are a little tense, but it will pass.
I hope we win. Barrick will make it a good story, I'm sure.
Так, Варік зробить дуже-дуже гарну історію із будь-якого лайна.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it.
Так.
We've both been wrong. What I did with justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
Що це значить? Що ти хочеш взагалі зробити?
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate justice and me, without killing either.
Ага, тобто він хоче розділитися із своїм духом і знає, як це зробити. Але який ризик? Чим це може обернутися для усіх?
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Ну, давай зробимо.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Ну, це дивні інгредієнти, якщо чесно.
That doesn't sound sinister at all.
Well, you know Tevinters. They can't throw a Wintersend party without a human sacrifice or two. But I promise, everything in my research says there's no blood magic involved.
Окей, ми допоможемо йому уже наступного дня. Дякую вам за те, що ви додивилися відео до кінця. Підтримуєте також мій канал вподобаючками та підписками. Якщо ви ще не підписались, то тисніть на кнопочку під відео. Також на дзвіночок поруч, щоб знати, коли виходять мої нові відео та стріми. А на сьогодні це усе. Усім гарного дня, усім пока!
Thank you.